Hello everyone, this is Mike here and you are watching Tech Food Reviews. So today we are unboxing Synology Cloud Disk Station. So if you need to have your own backup, your disk backup or your data backup in your own cloud storage locally, you could use Synology Disk Station. It's best solution for that. So the current model that I will be unboxing is DS220J. It comes with quad-core processor, 512 DDR4 RAM. It's quite compact, and energy efficient. All right, so let's open up the box and see what we have it inside. And in this video, we will also demonstrate that how to connect this with your local network. So and how you will be able to do the backup and stuff. All right, so here is the Synology. It does have two bay options. That means you could connect two disks, two SATA disks within it, and you could also connect the USBs as well. So that's the backside of it. You need to connect LAN cable. Then there are two USB cables that you can connect, and that's power cable. All right, so it's pretty nice and beautiful design. It's quite compact, and on the front menu, front screen, front area, you could see the status of the device, LAN, and the operating disks. So in this video, I'll be using one disk only, but you could connect two disks as well. All right, so it's pretty nice device. Let's see what else we have in the bag, in the box, sorry. All right, so we do have a quick guide. So there's a power cable, adapter by Synology, and a LAN cable, right? So you get the maximum speed. There are some screws as well. Some more. And I'm not sure what this is. So a couple of more screws. All right, that's pretty much it. All right, now it's time to set up the Synology. For that, we do have a SATA 1 terabyte drive that we'll use in, right? You could also use USB, portable USBs, or maybe pen drives as well. But I won't recommend them because those are not quite secure because they are outside of the Synology. But the disks you will be putting in. All right, so let's open up the Synology first. So all you have to do is just push it a bit and then it will get unlocked. All right, so it's quite easy and simple. All right, later when we set up the device, you could also lock it up. So if you don't want somebody else to, do the tampering, so that's the thing that can be done. All right, so that's the inside look, and that's my SATA drive. All right, so okay, so there are two slots, right? So I'll be using the disks on the upper slot. Let's see how to fit in. There you go. All right, so it's nicely fit into the Synology and ready to be used. Right, now we'll close the box. Of course, we got some screwdrivers as well, right? Which you can use it, but I will do that later. So let's quickly close it up and go to the computer, and I'll show you there how to connect it with your computer. Now it's time to connect the Synology device to your network. So I've already plugged in the device, and the next thing is you have to go to your web browser and type find.synology.com. The good thing about this device is that it is quite secure, and if you want your data to be accessed remotely within the network, you can also do it outside the network using IPs. So that's quite good thing about this storage. All right, so the device has been uh, found in the network. So let's connect it. All right, so we have to set it up. For that, you need to install the operating system, like it is built in for Synology device. So you just have to continue. It might take a few seconds. So it will format the partition system, and so just make sure that you don't have any data in your SATA drive that you have connected to this Synology, just in case if it does formats the whole drive. All right, so the installation thing has been completely done. Now let's set up the server name, username, password, and etc. All right, so I'll say Synology DS220J. All right, so now it's preparing for the storage space. Probably in few seconds it will be done, and then we will be given the access to the portal. All right, I don't want to create the account on the website, so I'll skip this for now because I don't want uh, to access this device remotely, like outside of the network. So I'll skip this. And you could also install packages. So there are some additional apps that can be installed as well. For instance, there is a video station. Moments, probably it's for photos, and download station, audio station for music. So let's ignore all these for now and go with the very basic. All right. All right. So next thing is share my Synology device network location to allow me to locate. Oh, that's not. I don't want to do that. Let's ignore this because I want my device to be totally used within the same network. So that's why I don't need all of these. So I think now we have to go for an update. Device analytics. No, thanks. All right. Applications, package, control panel. There you go. So device is fully active now. On the left hand side we have a control panel, right, and a file manager. In the control panel we have users. You could create users and give them certain permissions probably, right? Let's see what permissions do we have. Okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting because, for instance, if you want to give access of your Synology to one of your employees or mates, what you can do is you can create them a new user for them, and then you could perhaps set up the permissions. For instance, uh, you don't want to give them the right permission, all right, or maybe you want to give them only read-only permission. For instance, they could be only able to access the data, not will be able to modify anything of that like that. So that is quite a good thing. Also, there is a quota as well. For instance, if the backup device, the Synology, is being used for data sharing with a large number of people, and you want to restrict that someone don't get the access to whole storage and doesn't misuse the device, so then you can set up the quota. And then there's the applications that can be allowed and denied, and there is a speed limit as well. So you want your device to be network to be healthy and keep running, so you don't want the bandwidth to be consumed by a single user. So that's a very interesting thing that can be implemented. What else? Network TCP. I think we'll ignore rest of the options because those are a bit advanced. So we'll go with the pretty basic one. So let's go to file manager. All right, this is not a there is no shared folder available. If you want to go to shared folder page to create shared folder, click OK. All right, so I'll create a shared folder. For instance, let's say videos, for instance. All right, so it will be stored in volume 1. I have the option of 2 bays, like I can connect 2 disks to the Synology, this model DS220J, but I have got only 1 disk, so it's been detected here. And that's it. If you want to encrypt it as well, I don't want the encryption. All right, create. So the folder has been created, and let's give it the access. Let the admin give the let's have admin and administrator and even guest have the access to this folder. Now let's upload something. All right. All right, so let's upload a video. So the video is being uploading directly from your browser through Wi-Fi, so it's been uploaded. The first thing is you could access the video within the browser. Let's see if I play it, it does work or not. Okay.
Ground 10% taxi 1 with Julie.
Right. So the live streaming is pretty much good. Now let's see how to connect the Synology with your PC without using the web browser, right? So for that, you have to look up just one thing, your server name. Previously, I have had a longer name, but I have renamed it to Synology only because it's shorter and easy to remember. All right, so what we have to do is we have to look up the folders that we have created, and the permissions we have already set up, we have already given to the user accounts. So now we'll go to my PC and we'll go to the file explorer actually, and then we'll type here the server name, right? So when you hit up the server name for the first time, it will ask for the password, but I have already signed in, that's why it's not asking for the password. All right, let's go to the videos folder, and as you can see, the video that has been uploaded via browser is now also visible within the PC, right? So here we can create new folders or maybe new documents, right? And new files and blah blah blah. Whatever you want to create and copy, you can do it easily on the server. Let's play video and see what's the response time.
Ground 10%.
Okay, so the response time for the video is really good actually. It's pretty fast. If you get a slow response time, that could be because of 2 reasons. Either the drive you are using within Synology is is not good, it's slow, or maybe it's the Wi-Fi that is not giving the um, good bandwidth. So if you have a 5G within your router, then it's better to switch to that for better performance. All right, so that's all for today. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, please leave them in comments and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. So have a good day.